Welcome back to Property Play. I have Jen Greenberg here with me today, and we're going to talk about the things that all sellers should be scared of doing because it will put you in a worse position when selling.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but then people are going to watch and actually know what not to do.
Don't work with a terrible agent.
I said this before we even started rolling, and then Jen was going to take my line, but I said, don't be present for showings. Like, leave the house.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When the seller is there.
Even when tenants are there, it's uncomfortable. Like, just be away from the house.
Be away.
And even when you are waiting in the driveway, we know you're in the driveway in the car. Like, just take a lap.
Take a lap. I like that.
No, but it does make a difference. And also sometimes it can deter people from buying the house when they see how many people are currently living there. How are they currently living? Like, you clean up and you run out of your house as opposed to staying there.
Yes.
I did a showing once upon a time. And when I left, while we were in the house, I said, they've definitely outgrown this house. Like, definitely they have another child on the way or another child. Like, they're outgrowing this house.
Mm-hmm.
We go into the car, and the moment we got into the car, they pulled into the driveway. Mom and dad came out. Both children walked out, and the dog came out. And I said, you guys have one kid. You're planning on having a second. Look how quickly they upsized, and look how old their kids are. Like, you're gonna move in less than 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, you're right. So even us just seeing it, them hop out of the car, made them turn away from the home.
Yes.
Like, I made the comment inside of it, you're going to outgrow this. But them actually seeing it was like, oh, wait, we will. Like, they're a full family living in there, and now they're moving.
Yes, absolutely. I think really what you're talking about there is sort of the key piece. The selling of your home is not about you. You're involved in the transaction, but the selling of your home is about the buyer. How can you attract the greatest and highest number of people that would have interest in your home, that could envision themselves living there? It doesn't matter how you live in the space. It doesn't matter what you like there. It doesn't matter that your family photos are there. It all needs to be gone, because if they're thinking about you, they're not thinking about them in that space. They're thinking about you. Why are you leaving? What don't you like? What do you know that they don't know? The minute they're not thinking about themselves is the minute that they don't buy your house.
Yeah. Not even just that. Sometimes also having really interesting, I don't want to say interesting taste. I know that's the wrong word. But I showed a property the other day, and the artwork was phenomenal in the home. My client was so distracted by the art, they didn't look at the home.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be like, we're not buying the art.
Well, no, that's a classic honey trap.
Come back to the property.
Classic honey trap, right?
Yeah, as a buyer, beware.
Beware. Make sure you're not buying
But
fixes infinite.
But when it does look cool, how many times do you hear, like, these guys must be cool? Like, who lives here? Like, this is like.
But that goes to, these guys must be cool. I could be cool.
I could live here.
I live here. Will I be cool? I would like to be cool. I'm not so cool. And that's the thing, is that you've got to, as a seller, you have to create that. You have to create that everyman type of environment. So they are eyes up, and they're imagining themselves living in the house. So you can't be living there while they're imagining, which takes me to a funny story. And even though we actually saw somebody living in there, like, i.e. asleep in the bed, like this, walked into the bedroom and there's like a little tiny person in the bed, they bought the house.
Was it a tiny person, or like was it a kid, or was it an adult?
It was an old person, a very tiny little old person asleep in their bed. And we had like, hello, hello, hello.
See, that's happened to me before. By the way, people get notified when there's showings. People don't just show up.
No, that's right.
So I had a showing booked, have my client with me. We walk into the property. I knocked on the door multiple times. No one answered.
Yes.
They said they'll be there to let me in.
Yes.
Call the agent. The agent goes, they must not be there. Take the key from the lockbox, go inside. Said, sounds great. Knocked again, open the door. Hello, hello, hello. No one is answering. We walk a couple feet. I turn around and there's a man sleeping on the couch. And he definitely, like, imagine waking up to a bunch of people just standing in your living room. You'd be like, what?
Hello.
Like, I would have had a panic attack if I just like opened my eyes and there were random people in my house. I was like, we got to go. I went back out of the house. We locked the door. We put the key back in the lockbox. I called the agent. I'm like, there's a man sleeping on the couch. It could be the owner.
Beauty never woke up?
He never woke up.
You didn't give him a little kissy?
I definitely did not give him a little kissy. I literally ran out of that house faster than you could say, like, let's get out. We were already out. We were looking at, I'm like, I don't think this is it. But it does freak people out to the point of like, maybe we're not even looking at the house. We're walking through really quickly because you're there.
Yes.
Like, even as innocent as you might believe, you being outside gardening.
No, it puts pressure.
Yeah. And also, they want to imagine them living in the house. They don't want to imagine you living in the house.
They want to talk about your house.
That leads me to cameras. Are you pro or not?
Oh, I'm against. Don't. It's like asking questions that you don't really want the answer for, or asking for something permission that you don't want somebody to turn you down. Do not listen to other people talking about themselves in your home while you have it for sale, because you're going to hear something that you do not want to hear. But really, on the converse, you didn't need to hear it either.
I find that when we go into homes and there are cameras, it changes the tone of the appointment. Like, we're all already a little bit more tense. We're all like, don't talk about the house in the house. We're just like sneaking through, looking through everything and then walking out. And there's no, let's take a moment. Let's sit through this. Does this work for you? How about if we do this? Like, it's a different type of showing when there are cameras inside the property.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick with a Ring doorbell. Even that's a lot, but stick with. It's true. I'm walking up to the porch and I'm like, don't talk about the house in front of the porch. There's a Ring camera. We'll talk about it in the car.
Unless you came to my house. Oh my God. Don't even put this on the air that my Ring camera is usually not charged. Don't put that. Edit that out.
Oh my God. No one's going to know where you live, Jen.
Why? Any realtor could find out where I live.
Don't tell people that.
Why are we still recording this?
Oh my God. Is there anything else that as a seller you would definitely make sure, make the bed? I feel like that's a tell-all. Like, everyone should be doing that anyway, but you'd be surprised.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry. We don't need to tell you to make the bed. We don't need to tell you that.
Can you say what you make your clients do? Because I think that's actually very smart. And you know, we've talked about this before. Brand new, it's going to market. Where are your clients?
Somewhere else. They do not live in this house. I turn on the lights. I turn off the lights. I check the house. I make sure that Goldilocks was not there.
It is a different scenario when the house is perfect and ready for showings at all times.
The lights are on. Everything is set. The temperature is checked. We are giving a buyer a comfortable experience. They're not reaching for switches. They're not hot or cold.
Also,
they're just right.
If you are selling, my recommendation to you, and agents are not going to love me for saying this, go look at other people's homes. Go shopping. Go shopping, because go see how they're presented and see which kind of house you want to be looking like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you walk in
Good idea.
I sometimes do that.
I think you could just tiptoe through the photos.
Well, it's not even tiptoe through the photo. It's a difference between when you open up the front door. How does it feel?
Oh, absolutely.
All the lights are on. The place doesn't have any extreme smells because no one was cooking before the showing. It does make a difference because people will be like, does this smell
No one's like, oh my
stay?
God, I'm so sorry. I'm still here. I'm just rushing out. I'll see you later. I've got the dog. Yeah, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
So smells are a huge deterrent for people. So like, if you're not cooking in the house for a little while, it's a good thing. Just have it neutral. Too many smells is a problem. Like the air fresheners, Febreze, plugins in the wall.
No plugins.
I showed a property the other day
Febrezing.
that the clients actually considered.
And I hate to say it, no fragrant flowers. Plastic flowers, plastic plants is the way to go. They don't die, they don't rot, they don't go bad. They're perfect all the time.
You're not wrong about that, but I do like the look of fresh flowers. in a home. But
yes,
you have
but
to
I
make
don't
sure
like the
someone
look
is
of the
checking.
green water on the fresh flower
No. Someone needs to be changing that.
every day.
Yeah. It's part of the service. Like,
Yeah.
make sure the water is changed, make sure everything is good.
Yep.
But I do think that harsh smells could also deter people to the point of like not even even if they're supposed to be pleasant.
Absolutely. Again, you're injecting something that you like onto somebody else who's there to evaluate an opportunity for themselves. You don't know anything about them. So stop guessing, what they like. Let's give people what every person likes. A scent-free zone that's fresh and clear and bright and easy to move through.
100%. And then if you are in the wintertime, which we're slowly getting there.
Okay, sure.
We are slowly getting into the winter.
We're getting into fall.
We're winter.
Yeah.
Fall, winter. Make sure okay, fine. We'll talk about fall. Leaves, clean the leaves. Yeah.
Depends.
I think it looks better when it's clean.
Depends.
Like lawn maintenance makes a difference because we spend the most amount of our time.
It depends where
outside.
you are.
Where?
Sometimes a few fallen leaves, it looks lovely.
A few, not like the whole leaves have hit the ground.
Yeah. No, nobody does that. That's done.
You would be surprised.
No,
I have a video I'm going to
never
show you afterwards.
surprised.
I'm going to show you a video afterwards of me literally raking one of my clients' houses.
Because that's you did it.
I did it.
You did it.
But let me tell you, they would have listed it that way.
Because they would have.
That's why I was the one raking.
But again, it's not about how you like to maintain your home. It's how we need your house to be maintained to sell your home. It's different.
Yeah. Like,
It's just different.
you don't want people fixated on the little stuff. You want them to actually be thinking about the actual home. And the outside, when they're standing there looking at the home, they will stand there and look at it. They will drive past it, even without us,
Oh, absolutely.
a couple times to look at it. So even having the lights on
Mhm.
is a good look from the exterior.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Don't
at
leave,
nighttime.
you're
but
not going to leave garbage piled at the side of the house. You're not going to have a for sale sign when there's still garbage on the front porch. You're not going to have a coming soon sign. Unless you are game day ready, nobody knows. It's a
everybody
secret.
knows.
No.
The moment they see you doing massive work to your home,
No.
you don't think the neighbors have clued
No,
in.
but it's not about the neighbors. Who cares if
No.
the neighbors know?
Yeah, you're right.
Neighbors are not buying your house. It's
Sometimes they are.
It's Joe who's driving down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope a for sale sign is out today. I hope a house comes out today. Don't let them see your house less than ready. Nobody sees less than ready.
Yeah. And if you could live somewhere other than your home while it's up on the market, go somewhere else.
Yes, go somewhere else for sure.
How long do you usually have them stay somewhere else?
As long as it takes.
Okay. You don't let them back in their home?
No,
Okay.
I do let them back in their home. You have to be able to leave a zero carbon footprint is what I call it.
Mhm.
But if you've got a cat, a dog, 2 kids, you know that you have to live out until the house is sold. Because we can't accommodate bedtime. And if we are 21 to 29 or 30 days on the market, we need to say yes to all of those showings. We cannot count on somebody being able to come back and accommodate your schedule because we're trying to accommodate them because they are the buyer. And without the buyer, your house doesn't sell.
You said something that we should kind of shed more light to. We cannot accommodate bedtime.
Yeah.
If a buyer is interested in seeing your home, let them in.
Yeah.
Let them in. It doesn't matter what time. And I know that sounds really chaotic, especially when you have kids, which is why Jen's
Go somewhere else.
a rule of thumb, go somewhere else. But know
Because
that
it's easier on you and your kids as well.
100%.
Never being able to truly come home and throw your shoes off and take your socks off and relax and cook your favorite meal and sit on your sofa without the fear of do I need to be buyer ready today? If you want to sell your house, every day you have to be buyer ready.
And you might get a call like someone's trying to get in right now.
Yeah.
I had a client, this actually happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
My client bought a house, but before we bought that house, they wanted to see one more house around the corner from where we were. It was priced not in the price point that we were originally looking, but the parents came with us this time and said we would give them the difference.
Yes.
We like the house. It's been sitting on the market forever. We think that it will be a good buy for them. We should go see that house. I called. The agent wouldn't let me in. The buyers are ready. The parents are there. The budget's approved. we can buy your house.
Yeah.
They were sitting sitting for months and months on the market. That buyer that could have bought that house was here today.
Yes.
You didn't let us in. We bought a different house.
Yep.
So like, remember that is that, you know, as much as you're trying to live your life, if you want to sell, you need to accommodate anyone who's trying to come in and see it.
Because that's a part of living your life. That is an experience that you are moving and living through.
So
It's not, you have set it in motion. So allow it to gain momentum.
yeah, one of my agents is selling their house right now.
Yes.
And during the process, her whole family is living in the basement. No. It's on purpose because they're like, the basement's the easiest for us to make everything up and run out.
Okay.
The whole house, to make sure it's perfect, every time we're running out of the house, it's a big house to clean. So they're like, the house is in show ready every moment of the day. Anyone can run in. The basement's also show ready any moment of the day. They're still staying there, but they're up in the morning and they're out of the house and the beds are all made and everything is perfect. It looks like they're not there, but they purposely picked to live there for it. So they wouldn't have to remake everyone's beds upstairs.
Yes.
They wouldn't have to worry about the kids messing up all the rooms. Like, it's done. The rooms are in perfect condition. Leave it.
Perfect.
So even us, we don't live the way we sell.
No.
And that's something everyone has to remember. Don't be embarrassed when we come in, how your house looks, how it shows. If we're asking you to remove furniture, if we're asking you to change something, no one lives perfectly. If you came to my house now, it's not ready to sell.
Because again, it's not about you, seller. It's not about you.
Okay. Well, it was not about you, seller, in this episode of Property Play. Even though it was all about what you should try and avoid doing.
Yes.
Once again, it's Elena Saradidis. This was Jen Greenberg. She's one of my favorite real estate agents in Toronto with me. She's my conference mom. We've traveled together too. And you know what? Before we conclude the episode, we should talk about your shimmy for shelter.
Oh, it's not too late to donate. Would you like to see Elena and I shimmy together? I can't see why you wouldn't want that.
I feel like I can't remember the steps.
I got you. Are you ready?
Okay. Well, let's talk about what shimmy for
Okay.
shelter is first, and then we'll shimmy.
Sure.
Okay. We're just going to shimmy and no one's going to know.
I'm just ready.
Okay. What is Shimmy for Shelter? What are you doing? What is the Royal LePage Shelter Foundation? Let's go.
So Royal LePage Shelter Foundation helps women and children that are transitioning out of homes that they may be experiencing intimate partner violence. The Shelter Foundation supports shelters across Canada, workshops, training, courses, immediate need for shelter and for relocation and for starting fresh. It's an opportunity for a fresh start for these women and children. So it is a national registered charity. They raise millions of dollars every single year. This year, we're trekking with roughly a group of 100 people. We're going to be traveling through Cambodia. We're going to be camping and trekking for this cause, and we're raising money to do that. 100% of the funds that we raise go directly to the Shelter Foundation. No one is paying for me to go to Cambodia. I'm paying for me to go to Cambodia, and I'm going to experience this with another group of people that have also raised funds. People are raising anywhere from $6,000 to $125,000. Our goal is set at $25,000. So please help us get there. Shimmy for Shelter is something that I thought that we could do that would shine a light on a cause that is very worthy, but also bring a little bit of light. They say that a shimmy a day drives the blues away.
Okay. Are you going to show me how to do this? Do we have to play music?
Okay, so remember, we start
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Turn 2, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2.
That's all for Property Play today. If you want to donate to Shelter, we will add the link to the bio. If you like content like this, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you want to shimmy for Shelter, me and Jen will send you a gift card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shimmy for shelter and tag us.